All right, Heat Nation. So usually I try to go and watch the recaps after the game and then record. But I missed out on the Bucks recap. I'm probably not going to do it because I was very upset with that game. You know, you sit and you watch the Miami Heat have a lead and then go into the fourth quarter, and I look at the fourth quarter and we scored 2 points at a certain point in the game and they had 12 points. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, how is this even possible? Like, how does this keep happening to us? Now, my thing with the Miami Heat is, honestly, this is not a bad year to tank, because if the Heat have 2 picks in this draft, you could probably get some talent on that first pick if you tank well. But the problem is they would have to make that decision right about now. Like, a lot of people talking about the Miami Heat hitting rock bottom. They haven't hit rock bottom yet. Hitting rock bottom would be like losing 10 games in a row and then going all the way down to the very bottom of the standings. Like, the Miami Heat would have to do what the New York Giants did on the NFL level, which kind of sucks for me because same situation. You watch your star player leave. Freaking Barkley goes to Philadelphia and wins a Super Bowl with them. Now we're talking about Jimmy Butler is doing a great job with Golden State and how Golden State, you know, looks great with Jimmy Butler. And my thing is, if they were slightly younger, I would be like, yeah, I'll pencil them in to get to the finals. But they're going to have to fight to the finals and they're going to have to fight to stay healthy. So I'm not even concerned with Jimmy Butler. But for the Miami Heat, if we were to get even more horrible and get to the actual rock bottom, because I saw people like Tobin saying that the Miami Heat are rock bottom. You're not a rock bottom until you actually lose enough games to secure one of those top picks, which probably would not be a bad thing for the Miami Heat. The problem with the Miami Heat and Pat Riley is Miami just refused to actually bottom out and tank. They always do this whole retooling thing and looking to get a disgruntled superstar over to Miami. And I guess the next target date would be sometime next summer. I guess they're looking at Giannis, but right now, you can't sit down and wait for that to happen. You got 2 seasons, pretty much. You got the rest of this season and next season. So you're telling the fans to wait till 2026 summer? I mean, like, that's insane. But I have not watched the recap for this Hawks game. We're playing them again tonight. So let me look at this box score first, and then we're going to get into the game. So I'm seeing Bam Adebayo had a shitty game. If you have 5 rebounds as a power forward center, it's a shitty game. Like, you're thinking, I don't care if you're at the 3-point line and you're roaming and you're shooting threes, you still gotta crash and get them rebounds, because a lot of rebounds be long anyways. So 5 rebounds for Bam Adebayo is disgusting. Andrew Wiggins had a decent game with 23 points. Andrew Wiggins gotta have a mandatory 20+ point night. Tyler Hero had a horrible night with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. This is terrible. We're 8 points, 15 rebounds, great on the boards, but we're going to need more than 8 from you on a night like that. I mean, you look at the score, it's 86-98. It probably was a blowout at some point. I don't know. Davion, I don't have a lot of faith in Davion Mitchell. He's got a lot of work to do. Obviously, there's a reason why he was drafted where he was drafted and then traded to the Raptors and now on his 3rd team. So with that said, he's got work to do. He's got to make me feel more confident in him from shooting an open 3. Like, when he's shooting an open 3, I don't feel like it's gonna go in. I don't like Kyle Anderson's game. For some reason, I liked him when he was on other teams because I knew he was slow. And the reason why they called him slow-mo was because he plays slow. But man, even when I play 2K, I hate using this dude, man. His release is so goddamn slow. But he can make some good passes, though. Kind of remind me of Josh McRoberts. If y'all remember him before he tore his ACL when he fell on the ground. But yeah, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Duncan Robinson, non-factor, 3 points, 3 rebounds. I think I'm done looking at the Miami Heat box score. Let's look at the Hawks box score really quick. Who went off for the Hawks? Because I'm going to be watching tonight's game, or at least part of the game. So they ain't really had nobody go off because their team is not good. Like, yeah, Trae Young had 11 points, 14 assists. We know Trae Young's going to create assists. We probably was trapping him or trying to trap him. But come on, man. You know, 11 points, man. These guys ain't anybody really balling out on this team. I think this dude used to play with buddy that played with one of the Ball brothers. This guy right here. I could be the wrong guy, but I don't know any of these guys. The only other name I know is Clint Capella and this guy, Georges Niang, who killed us when he was with the Cavaliers. Dyson Daniels, these are all scrubs. Same with Levert, 3rd team or 4th team. Like, these players are ass. How do we lose to the freaking Hawks? So now let me look at the stats. Terrible shooting night, 32% from the field versus their 46%. And then from 3, we shot 17%. I can't wait to look at the advanced box score. That's probably Tyler Hero going 1 for 11 because that's just disgusting. So we took 43s and only hit 7. They took 35, hit 9. Yeah, we got to do a better job from 3 tonight. Free throws is great. I mean, you got 96% from free throws, and then we got a total rebounds. Total rebounds, we got 45 versus 50. So they out rebounded us. So total rebounds, 45 to 50. I mean, the assists, they almost doubled up on assists versus ours, but it makes sense. If you're breaking your shots, then you're going to have less assists. Usually we have like 20 plus. And I don't even know if I really want to look at the rest of the stats. I mean, nothing else really stands out to me. Maybe points in the paint. So then we got to play better on the paint defense now because, you know, 58 to 38, that's a big gap. So let's go ahead and get into this game.
You can get good shots against this team.
Mark Lindsay, John Butler, and J.D. Rawls to
doesn't even look as big as where. How did he lose that tip?
White, Heat in red, and here we go from State Farm. States misses inside, rebound to Daniels. On the bounce to Onyeka. He bounces to Moguet, and he lays it in.
And that could have been a foul too. No, they like this ticky-tacky. And who is this guy? Who is that French player? Who is he?
Mitchell.
That should have been all night, man. Trae Young can't play no defense.
Ricochet gets to the middle, kicks quickly to Gay.
Who are these players, bro? Who is this guy, number 18? Is that one of their top picks? And, you know, it's not even like I don't know anything about the NBA, but then again, why the hell would I be watching a trash team like the Atlanta Hawks? And why are we losing to these guys? At least Wiggins is hitting his threes.
Trae moves into the paint, and the runner is good.
Yeah, see, that just can't happen.
Hero hands it over. Here's Mitchell. Bam from the dotted line.
He's going to be hitting his mid-range, but man, I want to see who's breaking all these threes.
The open man, and
that can't happen, Ware. Play him again tonight. I want to see a better defensive game from Ware tonight because that's terrible.
Personal foul and timeout. Give it to Hero. He'll drive uncontested and bank it in. Hero. Ware up and over Niang to get the rebound and scores.
Oh, nice play there by Ware.
Rebound and finish.
16-14. Terrence Mann moving in.
Oh, nice fake to get Robinson out of the way, and he connects. Remember, he used to be on the Clippers.
And missed it. Good challenge by the Bigs late. Trae in transition.
This team is still ass, though, man. You just can't lose to this team. Somebody played me with this team on 2K. I'm killing you. I'm not even good at 2K.
Finds Wiggins. 10 on the shot clock. Andrew lays it in.
Like I said, he's a quick.
To the corner, Terrence Mann.
Why? Like, bam, you had to see he was in the corner, but then if you can't really do nothing about it but except to maybe talk because you can't let your guy run in for it. It's got to be a finish right there. We have Wiggins on Trae Young.
There you go.
That's
the magic between Trae and Clint Capella. Back is Wiggins to block the shot. Capella comes down
good from early on. It's a close game, but we leaving players wide open. Got Scrubs over here hitting shots. I don't even know who that was. Who are these players?
Moguet spins, gives. Terrence Mann will dunk it. That's how you take care of it inside.
Terrence Mann can ball, though. I like Terrence Mann.
Good ball movement here again by the Hawks.
Halfway through the period, lob to Bam Adebayo.
He was a little gun shy that time.
Can't be losing to these division rival bums.
Hero trying to get to the rim. Man does.
Essentially, it's 6th seed or tank. I don't even know why you'd want to be in freaking playing tournament picture. I mean, I guess it gives you more basketball, but I'd rather be locked into the 6th seed.
And a quick shot off the glass out of the
They don't feel weird at all.
Ware coming to set that screen.
I know you're a rookie, but man.
Here's Mitchell, left hand driving good.
Well, Mitchell like a little bulldog down.
3-point shooting in this first half.
That's basically Kyle Lowry.
By going inside to Onyeka.
Again,
Nakwa, whatever his name is, the African dude is like, I'm sure he can ball, but nobody knows who these players are, man. Nobody outside of Atlanta.
Oh, baby.
You got this fat LA Fitness out of shape with
between themselves and Miami here. Dyson, spin, move, and a beauty.
Playing center?
10-2 run. Down the middle to Lil Ware. Shoots it over Niang. Good.
You out of shape, bro. And you got a ball spot.
Here's Trae.
Basically, light-skinned Boris Diaw.
George gets to the bucket, dumps it off to Karis LeVert for the jam.
Well, that's what it said about George Niang. He knows
39,
how to make
48.
plays, understands how
to
play the game.
Corner three for Wiggins.
He really is playing extremely well.
Oh my God, come on, Weir.
And a great catch by Onyeka.
Weir needs to raise his awareness.
Kind of running him off the line.
Miami ball to start the third, and Hero opens up with the run.
When you're opposite the ball, you gotta be aware because you know he's gonna make a good
So Wiggins
pass.
basically the only person that hit
And he
threes last
rattles
night.
in
He's
his
the only
fourth
person I've seen hit a three so
three-pointer
far. Game's getting a little bit close.
Onyeka, he connects.
See, games like this really shows how
Adebayo.
Miami really needs
And
a
that's
point
knocked
guard.
away, but
Davion,
Mitchell ends up with it, drives, scores.
he's
Nice
better
drive by
than-
Davion Mitchell.
I don't even know if I can say he's better than
Hawks
Terry,
have caught a
Terry
break,
right
an off
now.
night for Hero
He's younger than
offensively
Terry,
after
so
40 last night
he's gonna give you
around
some
the
stuff that
back
Terry
and
can't
into Moget for the jam.
offer
Timeout.
anymore.
Hey, if it works for
Terry's
him,
not even
hey,
that
more
old. I
power
don't
to
understand the
him. That's good
situation
defense
Terry
there, man.
really
He's doing a
inconsistent.
good job of sliding his
These
feet.
Davion gives you some defense
Trying to
because
catch up. The
11 points from
floater
Trae Young
goes.
really isn't that great.
That sets up the Hawks in transition. Right down the middle. Onyeka to Gay.
this can't happen,
Spins and hits.
Our bigs can't be getting outplayed
Hero.
by Atlanta's bigs.
Trying to get it going. And nothing.
He stole Hero's assist.
Boo with the three.
Oh, that was a slow three, right?
Yeah, well,
don't
Kyle
care.
Anderson, he got to be wide
You know
open
what?
because
You
his
want to
release
get
is
it
so slow.
however you can.
In 2K, I be feeling like I'm waiting
Up
forever.
and in.
And where is really
Robinson got that three ball.
Robinson,
That's his weapon.
among
You
having
watching
skill?
this game live, you probably think that we're going to compete.
Robinson on the give. Anderson lobs to Kalou. Trey back in the ball game to jumpstart the offense. Jump stop,
Outplayed by their
score,
bigs,
short.
out rebounded.
And he tips it over to man for the
Next guy to get it for you.
You tired last night? What
Mitchell
happened?
throws it
Shitty
away.
ass turnover.
Terrence Mann brings it into the lane, gets close and lays it. Hawks by 8. Trey under control, takes it to the top, rifles it to Niang. He puts it up and off, tipped in by.
It's disgusting.
Terrence Mann screens Trey, a little bit of daylight. Long bounce to Niang, over now to LeVert.
So they're actually working the ball. So their coach is probably pretty pleased in this game because almost 30 assists and they're moving the ball. So it's not even just Trae Young. And one. Good move from Andrew Wiggins.
I was going to say, who is that?
Yeah, look at that.
LeVert,
That's a
nice
Trae
fake.
Young
Gets to the
assist.
middle of the lane and scores.
Harris LeVert.
Actually, LeVert's supposed to be a pretty good player.
Corner three.
So that's one of the few threes right there from Alec Burke.
Stripped by Daniel.
Is Alec Burke going to be getting some minutes because Nikola got hurt?
Timeout
Look
Miami.
at Eric Spoelstra, he pissed.
Passed it out for a three, and Miami continues to chip the paint off the rim from the outside. Adebayo.
Instead of getting the easy ones and then
Look at that.
eventually, you know,
Lob.
you can open up and shoot that three.
Inside for Onyeka.
I don't know if I like this Kyle Anderson Bam lineup.
Oh, what a play.
And then this defense is just terrible.
Trey hits LeVert.
Oh, another wonderful pass there by
Hero on Trae Young. Drives in. Rainbow off the glass.
Good move from Tyler Hero, but man,
The other team
we only
lets you
scored
roll
4
the
more
ball.
points, so
That's a good thing. Tyson
Travel.
Daniels.
and he gets the ball back. Wow.
Tyson lays it in.
So basically, it's like this team is too young for us or something like. And we're not an old team. This is a very young team. So how you get out young by a team that might average the same age? You take off Kevin Love.
Trey tees up man. Corner three. Got it.
a big play there.
Rematch.
We gotta blow
Wednesday
these guys
night
out
in
tonight
South
because
Florida.
how the hell we lose to these dudes?
Tipped in by Kyle Anderson.
That's the only way we're gonna get our get back. We gotta blow them out.
Boy, it is amazing.
But yeah, game over.
How he racks up
I'm
these
done with this
steals. Good
recap.
floater by Trey.
All right, so I got the advanced metrics here. Wiggins took 9 threes, 4 for 9. 0 for 2 for Bam, 0 for 2 for Ware, 0 for 3 from Mitchell. Like I said, Mitchell is not a strong three-point shooter. I don't know if Miami Heat fans confused him for Donovan Mitchell, but he is not that. He's really here for defense. He can shoot the three, but obviously he's not that great of a three-point shooter. 50% from the field. If you're the point guard, you probably should get more attempts up. I mean, only 2 assists. He's literally just out there playing defense. Let's see. 3 assists from Tyler Hero. 4 turnovers. Yeah, Tyler Hero had a pretty shitty game, man. And if you're going to be the main guy, you can't have these type of games, man, if you expect to continue winning. And now the Hawks have a better record than us, technically, because they have more wins, but they have more losses too. So now we got to beat them, so that way we could have more wins and losses and stay in front of them. And then Duncan Robinson was just a non-factor, man. Kyle Anderson, slow-mo. He had 10 free throws? God damn, they must have been hacking the hell out of him. I mean, you got one of your few positive players that night. Same with Duncan Robinson, but Alec Burke, 1 for 12 from the field. 1 for 8 from 3. Wow, they might have to reconsider playing Alec Burke. I mean, he should play in certain games, but I don't know, man. He's so hot and cold, but mostly cold. That's a dangerous player to play, man. Either he's going to heat up and go 6 for 6 from 3, or he's going to go 1 for 8. Now, we're running out of options because with Nikola injured, you didn't play Terry Rozier. You didn't play Pell, who I don't understand why Pell was getting minutes. You didn't play Highsmith, which usually is an Eric Spoelstra favorite, but damn, broken right hand for Nikola, so he's done. And then Kevin Love is not with the team. So I'm guessing we're going to see some Highsmith tonight because I don't know. When did Nikola break his hand? Well, don't really matter. But yeah, I don't know any of these guys except for Terrence Mann and Clint Capella and LeVert, but this team is terrible. How do you lose to this team? Who is this guy? Muhammad Gay? Who is he? And I know this is their pick from this year, and I think this was a guy that played with LaMelo in high school, but these players are ass. You can't lose to these players. They only got Trae Young. I mean, we play them again tonight, man. We better not lose to the Hawks tonight. This is just disgusting. I'm disappointed in this team.